a new report spells out the impact a proposed oil terminal in Vancouver would have.
This report is more than 400 pages. It examines what would be the nation's largest rail to marine oil transfer terminal. Tim Becker in the newsroom. Tim, I know you had a chance to look at the report. What did you discover?
Well, Jeff, the environmental impact statement covers everything from earthquake hazard to possible rail delays and risk of explosion, things that quickly raised concern from environmental groups.
What the statement shows is that people who live or work near these trains would be at risk of serious injury or even death if one of these trains were to derail, spill, and explode, as we've seen many times in the last couple years.
The danger of oil trains has long been debated and documented, but the new report on the proposed oil terminal goes far beyond the impact from trains that would bring an average of 360,000 barrels of oil to the area per day. It also explains how the surrounding area's wildlife, air quality, water resources, and quality of daily life would be affected.
And what that statement showed is that there are enormous potential harms associated with the huge Tesoro Savage Vancouver oil terminal.
Among the report's findings, concerns about how an earthquake could affect soil liquefaction under the proposed facility and impact rail transportation into the region. It found the increased rail traffic would delay emergency responders that need to travel through crossings. The statement also says the number of ships added to pick up oil at the terminal would lessen water quality, induce bank erosion, and harm essential fish habitat.
The terminal would have enormous negative impacts on public safety, on salmon, and potentially on water quality in the Columbia River.
In a statement sent to KOIN 6 News today, the company behind the proposed terminal says it is pleased that the draft study has been released and that this is an important milestone for the project, and we look forward to entering the next stages of the permitting process. That includes a 60-day public comment period that starts today.
Well, we are very encouraged that the EIS lays out facts that support a conclusion that this project shouldn't go forward.
The Site Evaluation Council will eventually come up with a final environmental statement sometime next year. That'll then go to Governor Inslee, who will ultimately decide whether to approve the project or to reject it. Back to you.
This story is far from over.
Yeah.
Keep us updated, Tim. Thanks.